Good evening, Northern Colorado. This is Kilo Delta Zero Tango Yankee uniform. My name is Joe. I'm located in Loveland, and I will be net control for this evening Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club Net. The purpose of net is to provide a forum for announcements of amateur radio-related events. A meeting time on the air to encourage social interaction between club members, and also to provide you a point of contact for club board members. This net may be interrupted any time for emergency or priority traffic. If you need to use the system for an emergency during the net, please say break, give your call sign. We will acknowledge you and suspend the net until you advise us that you are clear. Are there any emergency or priority traffic at this time? All licensed amateur radio operators with 70-centimeter privileges are encouraged to check in the net. Club membership, of course, is encouraged but never required to be able to participate. This net will begin as a directed net and then will shift into an open net. There will be opportunities with stations with equipment that have them for sale to be able to announce those particular items. And check-in is requested for the purpose of counting participation, and no check-out is required. Once all stations are checked in, net control will ask club board members if they have any announcements, and then we'll call for any other announcements from any other operators. Please be courteous once the formal part of the net is over and allow break-ins for other stations to be part of the conversation. When checking in, please give your call sign slowly using the ITU phonetic alphabet. This evening we have had 18 early check-ins. I'll now call for check-ins from club board members. Club board members who have not checked in earlier, please call.
Good evening, Joe. This is N7GES, November 7 Golf Echo Sierra. Kevin in Fort Collins Portable, PAO, with announcements.
Good evening to the net. Kilo 8 Golf Echo Echo, Jerry in Fort Collins. No traffic.
Check in, please.
Kilo 8 Golf Echo Echo, Jerry in Fort Collins. No traffic.
Good evening, KGE. Thank you very much. Anyone else want to check in for tonight's club net? Let's open this up to anybody, club members, non-club members, guests, board members. Call now.
W0SJR, that's Whiskey 0, Sierra Juliet, Romeo, Carey in Wellington.
Howdy, howdy, Carey. How you been?
I've been doing good. How about you, Joe?
Nobody cares, but okay.
Okay, yeah, back to net.
Thanks, sir. Anyone else want to check in for tonight's club net? Anyone, a guest, whoever, please call.
Kilo Lima 2, Quebec, Oscar, KL2QO in Niwot, Colorado.
And what's the name, please?
Name is Dusty, Delta USTY, over.
Dusty, you got a really, really good signal. Are you going through Lee Hill, or are you actually getting the 275 direct?
Well, I'm going through 447.75, which sounds like Lee Hill just from the signal quality, but I literally just found this while you started the net, so I actually don't know what I'm doing.
Well, what you've done is that is Lee Hill, and we are linked permanently, or at least for now, permanently with those guys too, because It's part of Rocky Mountain Ham's little thing, and it actually gets 275 out. Well, welcome to our club tonight.
Oh, thank you. Lee Hill's just, just down the road from me, more or less. So it's nice to know that this machine's here. Just stored it in my memory. Thanks for letting me join the net tonight, KL2QO.
Yeah, you'll find out that this is probably the most used repeater probably that I've ever seen. Our 275 is active 24/7, so if you got it, and Lee Hill is always linked, so if you get on that thing, you're going to be talking to some folks.
That's what I like to hear. I like to talk.
Yeah, very good. Don't we all? Thank you, sir, for checking in. Anyone else want to check in for the club net? Please call.
This is November 0, Whiskey India, Quebec, Carrie in Loveland.
Well, I got two of you in there. One of them got crushed. We'll start out with the one that got crushed. W2MIC, how are you, my friend?
Good evening, Joe. Well, I'm ready for summer.
And squirrel chasing?
I have one in the cage as we speak. I could put the microphone down there and he could tell you exactly what he thinks of me.
Yeah, you know, this is a family channel, so we might not want to do that.
Probably best we not.
Thank you, sir. Hi, Carrie. How you doing, partner?
No, I think I'm doing fairly reasonable, but on the other hand, you can tell me about my signal quality and a few other things. So, back to net.
Very good signal quality. Very good signal quality. Thank you, sir, for checking in. Anyone else want to check in for tonight's club net? Please call.
This is Kilo Echo 0, Oscar X-Ray Victor, Scott, Fort Collins. Good evening, Joe.
Well, hello, Scott. How have you been, my friend?
A little bit chilly, but just like MIC, I'm waiting for summer. Sunny and 70.
Yeah, it sounds really good. Well, thank you, sir, for checking in. I appreciate that. Anyone else want to check in for tonight's club net? Please call.
Kilo Bravo 0, November Echo, mobile.
Kilo Bravo 0, November Echo. What's the name, please?
Oh, it's usually John.
Oh, shoot, John, I'm sorry. Dang it, I just didn't put the calls together. How's John doing?
Oh, pretty good. Maybe I should just say K-Bone and leave it at that. Yeah, like MIC there, I'm waiting for summer, and I can't wait for wildlife season, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you, sir. Anyone else want to check in for tonight's club net? Please call.
November 0, Bravo, November Kilo, Rick, mobile, Fort Collins.
As usual, Rick, you got a dynamite signal. How you doing, partner?
Doing okay. Just maneuvering through the construction traffic up here on North 287.
That's too bad. I've been there, though. Well, thank you, sir, for checking in. Anyone else want to check in for tonight's club net? Please call.
Whiskey 8 Lima, Tim in Windsor.
Hi, Tim. How you doing? Did you get that deal straightened out with that 800?
I have not just yet, but it's definitely on my list.
Yeah, that's good. We'll put you in Windsor when we get that done. Thank you, sir. Anyone else want to check in for tonight's club net? Please call. I'll go one more time. This is Kilo Delta Zero Tango Yankee Uniform looking for check-ins for the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club net. Please call. Okay, moving right along. N7GS, you had some announcements. Go ahead, Kevin.
Thank you, Joe. N7GES. Just another reminder, in the event you're not aware, we do have a TechNet on Monday evenings at 6 p.m. It's not always a heavy TechNet, and it doesn't have to be. It is a place where you can certainly ask questions. We do chat about various topics, but I always try to make time for questions available about any topic. So if you need assistance or some information, come by and chat with us. We've had some interesting discussions about various areas of amateur radio, so please feel free to join us. Reset. Just another reminder that all of our nets are streamed to YouTube, and they're also archived there so that if you miss one, you can check, get a replay. So they're available for review. They're not, the recordings are not happening to be a concern to anybody. If you're operating within license privileges, you're perfectly safe to speak on our nets, and your voice recordings are not going to be used in any arbitrary way. So please do not hesitate to participate, even though the streaming is happening. It is proving to be a very popular YouTube channel to listen to, both for people to catch up on nets and for people to understand how the club operates. So please take advantage of that. If you have technical questions for the club regarding the repeater equipment, please address those to techfeedback@ncarc.net. If you have questions about your own radio equipment or would like assistance with things that you're dealing with, questions answered, we have an Elmer's net email list, Elmer@ncarc.net. And I've been letting people know if they have suggestions or questions for the TechNet to email us there as well, because those can go into topics for the TechNet. They can be answered directly by various members of the club who are able to help instruct and or assist directly. Reset. And I hope the wind noise is not too bad. I've been trying to shield it. A non-club event that I would like to again remind everybody of is the Preparedness Education Group Simplex Net. And that is Thursday evenings at 7:30 p.m. on 147.42. We have interesting topics. We explore our abilities to communicate by simplex and discuss signal strengths and that sort of thing, so that everybody has a much better idea of what areas you can communicate and what the abilities are. That's been extremely informative, and we'd love to have you join us. We've even had people join us with HTs and rubber ducks. It's a lot harder, but it can be done if you're at least in an area where you can be heard by somebody. So do consider that as an additional part of your ham radio education. I believe that's all. I've certainly jabbered enough. Unless anybody has any questions, this is N7GES Portable.
RDC.
73ORR.
BC, go ahead.
Yeah, what was the name of that YouTube site again? I'm trying to find it right now.
It is NCARC, NCARC.
I found it. Thank you, sir. N7GS W30RR.
RDC.
Go ahead.
Thank you. I've been monitoring on YouTube there, on the channel streaming live. There's no audio, unfortunately. Haven't captured any audio with it. W0RDC.
Yeah, no audio on this end, also on the YouTube channel, W3ORR.
DDZ.
Go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, guys. That was my fault. I will, after the net, I will get this uploaded and fixed. W0DDZ.
All right, it came back up just now as DDZ got on there. He must have hit something and it started streaming the audio. So, unfortunately, guys, you missed the first half of the net. W0RDC.
Yeah, I appreciate you letting me know about that. I will, I got it recorded though, so I will get this fixed so that the archive is complete. Thanks again. Back to net, W0DDZ.
Okay, does anybody else have anything for the net? Okay, I just want to remind everybody that we have a board meeting this next Tuesday at 6 o'clock at the Golden Corral. If you want to come down there and say howdy, that's fine. We don't really have anything major that we're dealing with this time, but you're more than welcome to come down there. Next thing is we're going to have a WARS meeting weekend after. Well, there's an LRA meeting tomorrow, Saturday. So you might want to show up for that thing. It's over at the, oh shoot, I forgot where that is. Perkins here in Loveland on 34 West. So if you want to stop in there, say hello. Does anybody have any questions for the board or anything for the net? Please call now. Okay, we've reached the gear swap portion of our event. Is there anybody out there that has anything for equipment that they really got to have or something they really got to sell? Please call now. Go ahead, Mike.
I have a gently used CS700 UHF radio for sale. Includes a good battery charger, and it is pre-programmed. It does need to be updated with your own call sign. $100.
Any questions for Mike? Well, if there's no many questions, is there any late check-ins? Please call. Okay, well, this will conclude the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club. The net lasted just about 20 minutes. We had 30 check-ins. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for coming in here tonight. And so the repeater's open for general use. This is KD0TYU going to be clear. Everybody have a pleasant evening.
This presentation was brought to you by the Northern Colorado Amateur Radio Club. For more information, visit our website, ncarc.net. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.